Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. So I decided to make a short video about an overview of the course MSLIS offered at DRTC, ISI Bangalore. So that you can make a better choice and decide if this course fits your needs or not. So in the first semester there is a paper Foundations of Library and Information Science, which is pretty obvious that you will be introduced to the basics and fundamentals of library and information science, mostly the history of libraries, and you will learn about some of the great libraries and how the information was stored in those times. Okay, and the next one is information organization, which is very interesting, where you will learn how to arrange the books in such an order that it's easier for the users to find it in a library. It includes some classification schemes, and probably you will learn DDC, which is Dewey Decimal Classification, and colon classification, which was given by Dr. S.R. Ranganathan, the founder of DRTC himself. And the next paper is cataloging and metadata. Here we learn to catalog various kinds of resources, which can be books or audio or video, and these are done via AACR2 rules that you will learn during the course, and it is also interesting. But if you are a person who has some attention to details, then this will be very interesting for you. There will be some basics of metadata, like what is metadata, what are their types, etc. Then there is information sources, systems, and services. In this paper, we learn about various types of, as the name suggests, information sources, systems, and services. So there are various types of information sources which are classified into primary, secondary, and tertiary. So we learn to evaluate them on certain parameters and compare them with each other. We also learn about user studies and user statistics. This paper overall contains some basics of all of these three components, which are sources, services, and systems. So in services, we learn about current awareness service and other services like selective dissemination of information, etc. Then there are information systems. So we learn about national information systems, global information systems. This paper is more on theoretical kind of side. The next is foundation of information and communications technology. So learn about various kinds of operating systems, we compare them, and various kinds of networking technologies, markup languages, web search engines. This paper has its own importance in the sense that everything is getting digital nowadays and everything is now based on computers. So this will be a good foundation course for those who may not have much access to computers, and also to those who are very frequent users of computers and laptops. It starts from very basic and continues till a higher level. Now for second semester, we have another 5 papers. So the first one is library management and automation. So what I found interesting was the management theories and concepts. We also learned about management functions that are used in a library or any other organization. We also learned how to manage electronic resources. Concepts like quality management and performance management are also included, and these are also very interesting ones. A major part of this is the practical application of library management software, which is Koha. So we learn about installation of Koha and how we use it. This field, Koha is a software that you will learn about and hear about a lot. There are other library management softwares as well, but this one is an open source one and most widely used. Then there is digital libraries paper. So here we learn about open access to information and various declarations that are there. Then there is like what is the need to digitize the libraries, etc. Now another major component of this paper is DSpace. So DSpace is another software which is for institutional repositories. This is also most widely used, and we learn about installation and usage of it. Then there is knowledge management. So this is also interesting, and we learn about various knowledge management cycles and models. We learn that there are 2 different types of knowledge, tacit and explicit, and we learn how to represent them and also manage. Then there is elements of mathematics and statistics. This used to be a very basic paper earlier, but now it has some advanced concepts of statistics like Z-test, t-test, and OVA test. These are the hypothesis tests, and don't get scared of them because it will be like taught in a manner that you can handle them, and these will be used if you choose research further. Then these will be used there. Then is colloquium. So for colloquium and study of subject, like there are 2 things in one paper. So in colloquium we form groups and we choose topics and present on them, which seems very simple, but it isn't, because you have to choose which group you want to go in, which topic you want to choose, and you have to make sure that everyone in the group agrees for one topic, and then you have to prepare the presentation, you have to do the rehearsals. And if you like speaking and presenting, then you would really like this paper. in the study of subject, you have to again make groups, this time the smaller groups, and you have to choose any one subject and study about it. Like if you choose one subject like music, you have to write about the history of music, write about the famous books on music, and how that subject and the research in subject has progressed, all of these things, which is interesting. So I guess that's it for first year overview. For second year overview, I will create another video. Till then, take care.